Hi students, today we are going to see about a compound interest. Here's the formula for compound interest. Amount when interest is compounded annually. So here we are going to compound annually. Its formula is amount is A represent amount equal to P represent principal P into 1 plus R by 100 into whole power N. So where P is the principal, R is rate of interest and N is time period given to pay that amount. So it's amount. So if we need only the compound interest, then from this amount we can subtract the principal. If we need only the compound interest, then from this amount we can subtract the principal, then we will be getting a compound interest. So here the amount when interest is compounded half yearly. For half yearly, so A is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 200 into the whole power 2 power n. Here it's divided by 100 the whole power n. Here the R divided by 200 whole raised to the power 2 n. So R by 2 is half yearly rated. This R divided by 2 is half yearly rated, and 2 power n is a number of half years. How many half years will be calculated? So here also we will be getting amount. If we need an compound interest for an half yearly, the same. So from that amount we have to subtract the principal. So here we go for the problem. Calculate the amount and compound interest. Here you want to calculate amount and also the compound interest on rupees 10,800 for 3 years at 12.1/2% per annum compounded annually. So this is the principal. The principal P is given as a rupees 10,800 and 3 years the time. The time we represent it as a n. So n is equal to 3 years and the rate R is given as a 12.1/2%. So it's a mixed fraction, right? So let me write to improper. So 12 2 24, 24 plus 1 25, 25/2%. So now let me find the amount by using the formula. So A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So be careful on whether they are asking about compound annually or half yearly. It's annually, so I written annually formula. The principal is 10,800 and 1 plus the rate is 2 by 5, 25/2 and into the 100 is that the whole raised to the power n is the 3, right? So this we can simplify by the 4. So 10,800 into 1 plus 1 divided by 4 2s are 8 whole power 3, right? So let me add this. It will become a 10,800 into 8 into 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, so 9/8 whole power 3. So that means 10,800 into 9 raised to power 3 means we have to multiply it by 3 times, right? So 9 divided by 8 we will be getting it as in a 1.125, right? So 10,800 into 1.125 into 1.125 into 0.125. So we have to multiply all this number. So if we multiple, it will be like in a big number, and it is also decimal value goes to 9 decimal values. So first 2 decimal values enough. We can, after multiplying, just take a first 2 decimal values enough. So I hope it will be like an 15,377.34 approximately. Okay, the first 2 is enough. We don't need all 9 decimal digits. We are not going to use in our real life, right? In this paisa wise like that. So this is the compound interest. Clear? So this is the amount. So we have to find the compound interest. To find the compound interest, we know that formula is amount minus principal. Amount is 15,377.34 minus principal is a, we know that it is a 10,800. 10,800. So we will get it as a 4,577.34 This is a compound interest that we will be getting, right? This is the compound interest and this is the amount. So here we come for the next problem. So rupees 62,500 for 1.5 years at 8% per annum. Just we can write what are the details given. The principal is given as a 62,500 and the time is 1/2, that means 3/2 years, correct? And it is a compounded half yearly, clear? So you have to check what half yearly or annual year. So, and the rate is at a 8%, but compounded half yearly it will be equal to a 4%, or you can substitute 8 as it is there and we will be getting that. Okay, so the amount we will be getting it as an p into 1 plus r by 200 into whole power 2n. So principal is 62,500 into 1 plus r is a 8 by 200 into 2 into n is a 3/2. This 2 and this 2 will be cancelled, and 8 20 1800 for 25 times, right? So 62,500 into 1 plus 1 by 25 into 3. So 62,500 will be the same. Here 1 into 25 is 25. 25 plus 1 is 26. So 26 by 25 the whole power 3. So this we can simplify, expand and simplify as 26 by 25 into 26 by 25 into 26 by 25. We know that 25 square is 625. So 25 square is a 625, and 25 and 100 is for 4 times. So 4 into 26 is a 104 into 26 into 26. 26 square is a 676. So now you multiply the 104 into 676. We will get at 70,304. So this is the amount, but we have to know the compound interest also. So compound interest is amount minus principal. The amount is 70,304 minus principal is 62,500. so if we subtract, we will be getting it as a 7,804. So this is the compound interest that we required. So here we go for the next problem. A Kamala borrowed a rupees 26,400 from a bank to buy a scooter at rate 15% per annum, compounded earlier. So early it is compounded. What amount will she pay at the end of 2 years and 4 months to clear the loan? So for yearly, compounded yearly we can find for 2 years, and rest for this 4 month we can use the simple interest. So principal is 26,400. So n is equal to 2 years 4 months, and the rate is 15%. So for 2 years we find with the compound interest annual. So a is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 power n. So only for 2 years we are going to find the compound interest annually. Then this 4 month we are going to use the simple interest. So principal is 26,400 into 1 plus 15 by 100 the whole power, only for the 2, and 15 and 100 and the 5 tables 3 times 20 times, right? 26,400 into 1 plus 3 by 20 the whole square. So 26,400 into, so 20 into 20, 20 plus 3 is 23 by 20 the whole square. So 26,400 into 23 by 20 into 23 by 20. 0, 0, 0, 0 cancel. And in the 4 2 table it will come for 132 and this for 66. So 66 into 23 into 23. So we have to multiply this 66 into 23 into 23. We will obtain it as a 34,914. So amount at the second year we will be getting as 34,914. Now we have to find interest for the 4 month, right? Interest for the 4 month is we will be using a PNR by 100 formula. Here the time is equal to 4 month, right? 4 months means 4 divided by 12 we have to use. So principal will be 34,914 into the 4 month is 4 divided by 12 into this 100 will be there, and into the rate will be the 15. Okay, so now this we can simplify as 3 times 3 table 5 times in 5 table 20, right? And if we divide 20, right, if we divide this we will be getting as a 17457 and 0, so we'll point at 17457 and 0, just we'll have a point for it. So this is the interest we'll get at the end of the 4th month. So what the total amount we will be getting, we have to add the both, right? Total amount equal to 34,914 plus 1,745.70. So if we add, we will be getting in a 36,659.70. So this is the amount we will get at the end, 36,659.70. So here we go for the next problem. I borrowed rupees 12,000 from Jamshed at 6% per annum simple interest for 2 years. Had I brought this sum at 6% per annum compound interest, what extra amount would I have to pay? So they bought for simple interest, and if they bought for the same for compound interest, then what that I have to pay is the question. So first I will find for a simple interest. The principal is 12,000 and the time is 2 years and the rate is 6%. So first for simple interest I will find. So simple interest is equal to PNR by 100. So it's 12,000 into n is a 2 into 6 by 100. 0 0 0 0 6 2s are 12, 12 2s are 144 and the 0. So interest alone is a 1,440. This is for a simple interest, right? And let me calculate for the compound interest. We know the amount formula is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. So principal is a 12,000 into 1 plus 6 by 100 the whole power 2. So this two table I can reduce it as 3 by 50. So 12,000 into 1 plus 6 by 50. Sorry. 3 by 50 the whole square. So 12,000 into 51, so 50, 50 plus 3, 53. So 53 by 50 into 2. So the square, right? 53 by 50 the whole square, you have to multiply twice into 53 by 50 into 53 by 50, 0, 0, 0, 0. 5 is 120 is 424. So we'll be getting it as a 24 into 53 square is a 2809 divided by this 5 will be there, and 5 and 24 can be cancelled for 4.8. So just we have to multiply 4.8 into 2809. We will be getting as a 13,483.25. So this is the amount, but we need a interest, right? So compound interest is equal to amount minus the principal. The principal is 12,000. So if we subtract, we will be getting it as a 1,483.20 pice. So here simple interest is paying 1,440, here 1,483. So what is the difference? They are asking what extra amount would I have to pay. So this extra amount is the only they have to pay, right? 43.20. So difference is 1,483.20 minus 1,440. That means the compound interest minus simple interest, they will be getting a 43.20. Therefore I have to pay rupees 43.20 extra. Clear? Thank you.